Do you speak Arabic?
Yeah, a little bit, but
Okay, good.
اللغة العربية الفصحى فقط.
All right, cool. Let's just read the English translation of this. Surah 5, ayah 116, if you're wondering. All right, can you read it for me?
Should I translate what is written there?
Yes. Yes,
Okay,
yes.
so
This is the translation right there.
and beware the day when Allah will say, beware the day. Or how I can translate it is difficult. Oh, Jesus!
Okay. So let me.
Is
Let
it
me
a
let,
phrase of
so
Quran?
It's because the what do you call it? Scholars out of that in there. I'll just read it. Okay. So when
Yeah,
when Allah will say, or when said Allah is when is what it said in Arabic. And when said Allah,
yeah,
O Isa, son of Mary, did you say to the
yeah,
people, take me and my mother as two
yeah,
deities besides Allah? He said, will say, exalted are you. It was not for me
yeah,
to say what to
yeah,
that which I had right, have no right. If I had
yeah,
said it, you would have
yeah,
known it. You know what is within myself, and I know
yeah,
not what is in yourself. Indeed, it is you who is knower of the unseen. So when it says you know what is within myself, and you know, and I know
yeah,
not what is in yourself, do you know what word they use
yeah.
for the self?
No, exactly. I don't. Can you
Okay,
say?
so they use so for myself they use nafsi. When the e just means the my, and the nafs was what
Yeah,
they use for self. And do you know what nafs
yeah.
means? It's
Nas.
what
Yeah, nas means people.
no, not just people. No, not just people. No, nafs means the self of somebody that lives on after they die, or the
Yeah,
spirit, right? Or the whole essence of
is it a
somebody that lives on
is
after
it a
they
verse
die.
from Quran? Is it a verse from
Yes,
Quran?
this is
Can you
this Surah 5,
can
Surah 5, I
yeah
116.
yeah? Can you cite a little bit from the
Yeah,
translation of this ayah?
yeah,
Okay.
right there. You see there? I sent it in the
Yeah.
side chat. So join me here. What you need to focus on, right, is what it says. What it says.
Yeah.
No, not.
Yeah. I can. وإذ قال الله يا عيسى وإذ قال الله يا عيسى ابن مريم أأنت قلت
Here.
للناس اتخذوني وأمي إلهين من دون الله قال سبحانك ما يكون لي أن أقول ما ليس لي بحق إن كنت تعلم.
When it says that.
Yeah.
When it says
تعلم ما
that.
في
See what it
نفسي.
says there. What does it
This
say?
translation. تعلم ما في
Yeah.
نفسي ولا أعلم ما في نفسي. Yeah, I mean it
Yeah.
means
So
like
it says nasik.
تعلم ما في
So it
نفسي.
says nasik. Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what's in within me. ولا
Okay.
أعلم
Yes.
and I don't know
Okay. Yes.
ما في نفسك.
Pause.
What's in yours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's in yours is not what it actually says. So when it says nafsik, it actually means yourself, or what we were talking about earlier. Nafs could mean soul, spirit,
Yeah.
or the thing that lives
Yeah.
on after somebody dies. Right?
Yeah.
Allah doesn't have
of
that.
course.
What the fuck is Jesus talking about when he says Allah's nafs?
Okay. I should explain that. ولا أعلم ما في نفسك. It means the you know what I can say in English, like it means
Yes.
ذات إلهي, right? It means nafs
No,
means
it doesn't
here
mean
ذات
that.
إلهي.
No, it means okay. So I promise you, brother, nafs, brother, it means
Yeah.
right. Search out
Yeah.
your meaning,
In
right?
general.
Pre-Islamic era,
Yeah.
the word just meant a person or the self. You are right.
Yeah.
When the Quran was written,
Yeah.
when Islam was made, nafs had evolved into a different meaning the thing
Yeah.
that lives on after somebody dies. If this is talking
Yeah.
about a person, this is worse because
Yeah.
it's saying that Allah has a person. Allah is not a person. Allah
Yeah.
doesn't have a self. Right? So
Yeah.
why does it say that Allah has a soul? If it doesn't say that, why does it say that Allah has a person or a self, like an actual being like Jesus? Right? For Jesus, it will make
Yeah.
sense. Because in Islam, he's a person, a prophet, right, with a self.
Yeah.
Allah, he
Yeah.
doesn't have any human attributes. We can concur
Yeah.
that this is talking about the soul of Allah, no?
Yeah. But it has different meaning.
Okay, what is the meaning then? Tell me.
As I told, as far as I know, that it's ذات إلهي, ذات الله. Nafsi mean here, but I'm not sure.
Huh?
I mean, it means nafsi here. It means like Zatullah. I don't know what to say in English.
Okay,
Zatullah. It means.
Okay, no. Right? When it says
Yeah.
nafsika, right? We know what it says before that.
Yeah.
It says fi, right? So when it says fi nafsika, do you know what that means?
Yeah.
Like when like in yourself.
Yeah.
So Allah doesn't does Allah have an inner self? Show me when this
Yeah, yeah,
Allah has an inner self. Yeah, where does Allah have
yeah,
an inner self?
yeah. That's a good question. But I don't know the answer. Can you explain, please?
Okay, so it says fi nafsika, right? And fi
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
right. So it says you know not what is in right. Fi what is
What is in?
ma fi nafsi, and then mafsi
Yeah,
nafsika. Right, so it's very
yeah,
simple when it says that, meaning what is in your soul, what is in yourself. Right, remember what I said earlier. Right,
yeah,
if you want to
yeah,
say
yeah,
this is
yeah,
human, right? If the meaning of
yeah,
something is human, then Allah is a human because Jesus Christ is
yeah, yeah. Of
Allah,
course.
yourself.
Yeah,
If this is not
yeah,
human, then it means strictly the soul of Allah.
yeah, yeah.
Do
Of
you
course.
agree that this is
It's
the soul of Allah?
yeah. No, I don't, because Allah don't have
Don't you?
any personality.
Okay, then
Yeah.
how? Then what the fuck is? Then is Jesus Christ yapping in Surah 5, ayah 160? What is he
Uh,
saying to Allah? Why
like
does he say it?
like yeah, like in the first place, when he says like he said "Ta'lamu ma fi nafsi," it means his personality. But in the case of Allah, "Wala a'lamu ma fi nafsi," it means the how can I say? I mean, I am rating. You can translate it like yeah, Zatullah.
That's Allah,
Naam.
the same God. He's the same God.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's God itself.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
he doesn't know.
I'm not saying.
He doesn't
No,
know.
I'm not saying.
He,
Okay, yeah. Okay, pause. I'm not saying
yeah,
that
yeah,
it's
yeah,
a different God. I'm not saying it's a different God. I'm saying that Jesus, when Jesus Christ says what is in yourself, he's just saying that Allah
yeah.
has a soul. So do you agree that he's
Uh,
saying that Allah has a soul? Because he's
no,
saying
I
what is
think when
in
he,
yourself.
I think
He
when,
doesn't say, he says no, because he doesn't listen. He
yeah,
doesn't say that you're the same God. It doesn't say that. So you are making that up. In the ayah, it doesn't say that. It says
yeah,
right? And that just means what is in
yeah,
yourself. It doesn't mean you are in the same God. It doesn't mean that it's ma fi
yeah.
means what is in yourself. Allah doesn't have an inner self, so we can't go to the
Yeah,
original meaning before pre-Islamic literature of what nafs means. We
yeah,
have to go to what the Quran says about nafs. Allah in other
yeah,
ayats he says nafsin
yeah,
means my
yeah,
soul, stuff like that. Like we can concur that
yeah,
he's talking about his inner soul, right? Because it says what is in Allah's self. Allah doesn't have an
yeah,
inner self like Jesus. The only thing that they can
yeah,
have that's similar is a soul.
yeah, 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 yeah. Of course. So, what's the conclusion about that?
Yeah. Okay. The conclusion is that Allah, right? That Jesus is saying to Allah that you have a soul.
Yeah, yeah. Jesus says that, but it has different meaning, I think, here. And
Okay.
what's that? I
It
don't
doesn't
know.
have a different meaning. But the meaning that you tried to give, right, saying that the
Yeah,
same God is not, that's not true, right? The original
yeah,
no, ma fi nafsika does not mean the same God. It just means what is in yourself, or what
yeah,
is, and the self, like we were talking about earlier,
yeah,
nafs it
yeah.
literally means what lives on after somebody dies, after they're passing, what lives on after they die. What do you think that sounds like?
I mean, you are comparing nafs to the soul, like right, the ruh.
Or a spirit, right?
Okay.
Or a spirit. Or
Yeah,
a spirit. Exactly. A spirit.
yeah, or spirit. But
So
in
Allah has a
yeah,
spirit.
yeah.
So Allah has an
No,
inner
he doesn't.
spirit. Well,
I
then
think
why
he
did
doesn't.
Jesus Christ saying that he hasn't? No. What do you mean you think he doesn't? Allah revealed to Muhammad through Jibreel
Uh,
saying that Jesus says that I have a nafs. So you're telling me
yeah.
that Jesus Christ is saying that Allah has a body when he says yourself? Because what is the self?
No.
Is it,
Uh,
it's the essence of Jesus. That's the person of. You said it's the human, right? It's the human of Jesus,
yeah,
right? And he's saying
yeah,
Jesus has a self, right? So then, if you're gonna go
yeah,
that route, that's on you. Then Jesus
yeah,
is saying that Allah has a body and a human self.
yeah, yeah. It seems like that, but it doesn't. It seems like that, but
Wait,
it
no.
doesn't,
Okay, but
because of
then,
the
okay,
different
but then if it
meanings of the
doesn't,
word.
wait, pause. There's only two meanings.
Yeah,
Then if it doesn't, then the only
yeah,
other thing it could mean is the essence or spirit or soul
yeah,
that lives on
yeah,
after the person dies.
yeah. It's a meaning, and
Okay, those are okay. What
if you
other?
see
Listen,
from
brother.
other
What?
perspective,
Listen, brother.
yeah,
Tell
yeah,
me what
yeah.
other meanings is there of nafs other than the thing that lives on after somebody dies, meaning the soul, spirit,
Uh,
or essence, right?
no, no,
That's
no. It
also
doesn't
the whole
mean.
essence
It
of
doesn't.
something.
Nafs doesn't
Okay,
mean. Okay.
or human, which one? Which one?
I mean, nafs doesn't mean that left after dying. Okay. Nafs means
No,
the
no,
zat,
no, no, no. Okay,
yourself, yourself. Okay.
pause.
Yeah,
No, pause. I never said it
yeah,
meant live on after you're dying. I said it means nafs, right? During the time of
yeah,
Islam, like nafsin. Do you know what the word nafsin
yeah,
means? It means my
yeah.
soul.
Like yourself, not
No,
my
it
soul.
means my
Like
soul.
yourself.
No, okay. Do you really want to die on this hill? Do you want to see what Allah revealed? Are you saying that
Yeah,
Allah
yeah,
knew what the fuck he was talking about?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm eager to.
Okay, okay, we'll see. We'll see that. We'll see how good this stands. Go to Surah 16, Ayah 111. Right, it says on the day when will come
Yeah,
every nafseen. How can every nafseen come on the day of resurrection? It's talking about to heaven
yeah,
or to Allah, right? So it's talking about the soul.
yeah,
The nafseen just means soul. Nafs
yeah,
means soul. The day when
yeah,
come every soul pleading for
yeah,
itself, right? Like, come
yeah.
on, brother.
Yeah, you are making a point. Like I have, as I have told you earlier, that nafs has different meanings in different places. Okay, so nafs here is means yourself or Allah itself, and like
Okay,
nafsi
wait,
mean
wait, pause,
in
pause,
the day
pause,
of
pause,
resurrection.
pause.
Yeah,
It doesn't just mean Allah self. You can't stop making that up. What does the verse actually
yeah,
say? Ma fi nafsika. Ma fi nafsika.
yeah,
You know what ma fi nafsika means? You know what fi means? Tell me what fi means. Tell me.
yeah, yeah. In fi means in.
In. Yeah. So what? So when
Yeah,
he said in, is he telling Allah that what is in the inner self? Allah, where? Show me in Islam, anywhere in Islam where Allah has an inner self right now. I'd love to see it.
yeah. There's no sign of that that says that Allah
Okay,
has
so
inner self
listen, brother.
in
So
Islam.
then what you're appealing to, there's no fucking such thing as it. So what you're saying
Yeah.
is, no, what Jesus is saying, this shit doesn't even exist. What the fuck are you talking about? It's obviously talking about the soul of Allah.
Okay. So what's your point? Can you explain? Maybe it would be better for us.
Okay.
Like, what's the
Allah
point you're
basically,
trying to
my
make?
point, okay, I'm gonna say it again. My point is, I'm trying to make is that Jesus is telling Allah that he has a fucking soul. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Get this?
yeah,
Do you understand? Do you understand?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you
I can
understand it now,
understand.
right? Mafi nafsika, right?
Yeah,
Doesn't mean that Allah has an inner. We're showing me in Islam where Allah has an inner self. If you want to appeal to that. Secondly,
yeah,
Allah, right?
yeah,
He doesn't have a person, no self. He just doesn't. It's not. Allah's not a human, right? So it's not talking about that.
yeah,
The only other thing it can mean when it's confused with ruh, right? When it means
yeah,
spirit, the thing that lives on after somebody dies, right?
yeah,
That's not what it means. What it means when the soul or spirit that lives on after somebody
yeah,
dies. That's what it means. The
yeah,
soul or the spirit, right? So we can concur
yeah,
that Jesus is telling Allah that he has a soul. Yes. Okay. So let's go to the next verse.
yeah. Okay,
Please.
okay, okay, okay.
Okay. Will you agree that he's telling that Jesus has a soul or Allah has a soul? What are the two?
I
Because
mean,
listen, what are the two things? What are the
I mean,
two
I mean,
things
I mean, do
that Jesus?
are
Listen,
you?
listen. You want to be very
Yeah,
careful here. You want to be very careful here because it says that
yeah,
Jesus
yeah,
and Allah has a similarity here. It says you know
yeah,
what's in
yeah,
myself and I know what is in yourself. It's saying that they have two things that is the same.
yeah,
Well, not the same, but like you know what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah,
Right? Like it's
yeah,
they both have similar attributes. So what? So it has to
yeah,
be. It has to be because only we know in Islam that Allah has a soul.
yeah,
This is a true
yeah,
fact.
yeah,
Okay, so this means Allah's soul, right?
yeah. So you are trying to say that Allah and Jesus Christ has similarity or something? Or
No, it's not what I'm saying at all. No. I'm not saying that.
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah,
like, I'm saying this. Just guess what I'm trying to.
yeah.
Does it say
I
that
mean,
Jesus
what?
has a self?
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah,
wait. Does it say Jesus has a nafsi?
yeah. It says.
And not only
It says
that,
that.
it says it says ma fi nafsi, right? Ma fi nafsi.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So when it says ma fi nafsi, right? What it says after it says
yeah,
talks about Allah, and it says ma fi
yeah,
nafsika. So
yeah,
whatever the nafs is, Allah and Jesus
yeah,
both have a nafs, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah. It seems like
So
that.
saying that they both have it. It doesn't seem like that. That's what the fucking ayah says. It doesn't seem. This isn't like Jesus being raised, being looked like he raised up to Allah. This is literally what Allah said. Okay, this doesn't. It
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah, yeah,
seem to be this way. It doesn't look to be this way. This is what Jesus said to Allah. That Allah has a
yeah,
nafs, just like Jesus has
yeah,
a nafs. So we can
yeah.
concur that
Of course.
we can say that this ayah is talking about Jesus having a soul.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go to the
So
next.
what's the?
This is Surah
Yeah.
15.
Okay. So
Surah
make your
15.
point, please. Okay.
No.
وَفَإِذَا سَوَيْتُهُ وَنَفَخْتُ فِيهِ مِنْ رُوحِي فَقَعُوا لَهُ سَاجِدِينَ. Okay. So the ayah says like فَإِذَا سَوَيْتُهُ, and when I created you, when I created him, وَنَفَخْتُ فِيهِ مِنْ رُوحِي, and I how can I say that? وَنَفَخْتُ فِيهِ مِنْ رُوحِي, and I can you translate, please? نَفَخْتُ.
Okay, so yes. Oh, you want me to wait? What word do you want me to translate?
Yeah. Okay. I mean, Allah says then when I created him and when I give him my soul, right?
Yes. Okay, so not give him. It says this. So when I have fashioned him and breathed into him of mahruhi,
Yeah,
my ruhi, right? It says ruhi, my spirit,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
my ruh,
yeah,
my ruh, my
yeah,
spirit, right? then fall down to
Yeah.
him in prostration. So does Allah
Yeah.
not say that He breathed? How can Allah breathe
Yeah.
into something if He is not there? Is Allah here? Is Allah there?
Yeah. So
Yeah, Allah is there breathing. Is
mean,
Allah there breathing?
yeah. I'm telling you, please. Mean here has different meanings. Okay, mean can means like from you that you have
Yeah.
in your inner
Yes.
self,
From
and it can mean
Allah.
from your, yeah, from your ownership. Like you have something,
No,
like you have,
no, but no, but that doesn't destroy you, right? You're focusing on, you're focusing on
yeah,
on that, right? The ruhi. Well, I'm focusing
yeah.
on wana faktu, right? When it says wana faktu, do you
Now,
know what that means? Wana faktu.
yeah. I mean, I know
You know what
what
that
that means.
means? What does it
Yeah,
mean?
nafaktu means like how can whistle,
No, not
I,
yeah,
I
yeah, but
say
breathe also. But it can also mean
breathe.
breathe.
Yeah,
Yes,
breathe.
breathe. He breathed.
No, it
Yes,
doesn't mean
and
breathe. It
but all,
means whistle.
but listen, right? We can.
Yeah,
Come on, we know how the Arabic works. With ruh in the sentence, it means breathe.
yeah,
Because what does ruh,
yeah,
the other ruh and nafs, the nafs and ruh
yeah,
they are kind of like are kind of similar in the meaning of soul and spirit, and also
yeah,
nafs it
yeah,
can breathe. This is why nafs
yeah,
can be confused with ruh. Yeah,
yeah. Of
yeah,
course.
yeah. So it is breathing, right? So what it says when who is I when it says when it says so wait.
Do you know the actual meaning of nafaktu? Nafaka, yanfaku. It means whistle. Okay. You can translate. You can translate it in Google. And you can see that.
No,
You
no,
can see that.
yeah, but that's like from the roots. But with the contextual, it means breathe.
I'm not agree with that. You
Okay, fine.
can
It's
search it
fuck
in
it.
Google.
Fuck it. I don't care. I don't
Okay.
care. Breathe, whistle,
Okay.
who, whatever. Whistle. It means whistle. Then.
Yeah.
This still means Allah
Yeah.
whistles. Where can Allah whistle into whistle if he's not there? It says
It means
Allah
from the
whistled
word. It
into
means
him.
from the word, but it means that
Okay.
differently. Yeah,
No,
that's what
no,
I'm
listen.
I'm trying to say. Like,
Pause.
yeah,
Pause. Who is
yeah.
the I? Who is the I?
I mean, what are you saying? Who is the
When it
guy?
says
Allah is breathing too, right?
when it says Fa'ida Sawaitu, so when I fashioned him, wana
Yeah,
faktu, and breathed into him, right? But when it says
yeah,
I have fashioned him, who fashioned him?
yeah.
Tell me who? Who fashioned him?
Adam.
No, that's okay. The him is Adam, but who fashioned Adam?
Yeah, Allah.
Yes, but okay, then okay, so if Allah fashioned Adam, then Allah what
Yeah,
did he do after? He said Allah fashioned Adam and breathed into Adam of Allah's
yeah,
solar spirit. That's what it says.
yeah.
Yeah, so do you agree that Allah in this ayah came down and breathed into Adam of Allah's soul? And made Adam
No,
a
I
living
don't.
soul?
I
What
don't
do you mean you
because
don't agree, dude?
I mean,
Why? Why don't why?
it's not
What the
from
fuck?
Allah's inner self.
It's not
Okay. Maybe I'm confused.
What?
Maybe I'm confused. And
No, this
okay,
is
okay,
not
okay. Okay, make a
Wait,
point.
so
Whatever
my-
point you want to make, no problem.
Okay, my point is in this ayah says that
Yeah.
Allah came down, breathed into Adam of Allah's
Yeah.
very own spirit, a very own soul, as you so say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's the conclusion? For the conclusion from
I just
or
said
every
the
ayah.
conclusion. Wait, we're not finished
Like-
with this is the second ayah. I have more ayahs. I just want you to concede that Allah has a soul. That's all I want you to do is say that Allah has a soul. With these two ayahs.
Okay.
That's all I'm trying to
Yeah.
that's all I'm trying to conclude with these two ayahs that Allah has a soul. Jesus said it, and Allah himself says that he breathed into Adam of his very own ruh.
Yeah. It seems like that. But if you go to tafsirs, then you will find the actual answers.
But Surah 6, ayah 116. Allah has revealed to you the book explained in detail. The ayahs that are in the Quran are explained in detail. You don't need the tafsir. The tafsir, you don't need the fucking tafsir. Allah, listen. The tafsir isn't that authoritative. The hadiths are more authoritative than the tafsir. You know that, right?
So you can find any hadith that says that Allah has a soul.
Your hadiths are more authentic. I'd say that da'if hadiths are more authentic than some tafsirs.
Sometimes, you can say that. But
Yeah,
the
exactly. Like,
hadith is
so why are you
the
appealing to
real
this stuff?
actual.
This is listen. So what you just told me is that yes,
Yeah,
it seems you stop saying it seems as though it is this. This is what Allah revealed to say. He said that He breathed into Adam of Allah's soul. And then it seems to say the reason why you said it seems to say this is the only reason why isn't because Allah didn't say anything different. It's because the tafsir said anything different and contradicted to what Allah said. Be honest, intellectually honest with me.
yeah,
No, yeah. So,
yeah.
this is what Allah said that He has a very own soul. So let's talk about what Allah has done, even after this. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Next ayah.
Uh,
1 second.
okay. So are you Muslim or from another religion? Can I, if it's not personal?
I'm Christian.
Okay, okay.
I also use 15. Okay. Okay. Let's read it together.
Okay.
Start 17.
فاتخذت من دونهم حجابا فأرسلنا إليها روحنا فتمثل لها فتمثل لها بشرا. Yes, روحنا. Yeah.
Okay.
فتمثل له
Allah
سويا.
has so what we're gonna conclude with this, right? And you're gonna run around. I can't wait for you to run around. This is gonna be fun. Okay. So Surah 19, ayah 17. It clearly says does Allah speak in plural of majesty? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when it says we and our in this ayah, right? Is it Allah speaking in plural of majesty for Himself?
Sorry, I didn't understand you.
When it says we and our in this specific ayah, when it says anna for our,
yeah,
right? Is that plural? Is that Allah using His plural of majesty? Just admit it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Allah using plural majesty. Yes. Okay. So when it says Ruhanna, right? It says then she took. Who is she? It's Mary. This is about the birth of Jesus. Yeah. Right. 1917. Yeah. Then she took from them a screen. Then we sent to her our spirit, our soul. Right. Then our soul or spirit assume for her the likeness of a man.
Yeah. Just listen, please. You are trying to say. Yeah.
Wait, pause. Don't freak out. So in 19:17, it clearly says that Allah sent down His very own ruh as a man.
Yeah.
Do you agree? Yes or no? Do you agree? Yes or no?
No, I don't.
What do you mean you don't? What does it say? Ruh ana?
Yeah, it means it.
Okay, so our,
as you are saying, like.
Pause. Yeah. When you say our, when you say that to say our, right? Ruh ana, it says our solar spirit. Our solar spirit came down in the likeness of a man. That's what the fuck happened in the ayah. That's what Allah revealed.
Yeah. Okay, so let me tell you something. Okay.
Yes.
Like when you love someone and you are expressing the love with somebody, like what you say, like I share my souls and my spirits with her. Yeah, right.
No, that's not what happened.
But in this context.
Pause. That's not what happened at all. So in the context of this is about the birth of Jesus Christ, Allah sent down, if you don't know this, many angels. There's many angels according to 45 to 47, right? One of the angels was the ruh of Allah.
Yeah, that's what it seems like, but it doesn't.
No, shut up. Stop saying that's what it seems like. That's what the ayah in the Quran says. I don't like it when you say this is what it seems like. You're acting like Allah when He says this is what it seems like Jesus when He died on the cross. But He actually didn't die. This was somebody else, right? You're not Allah. You can't make things look like You're not Allah. You can't make things look like something when they're not actually there, right? So 1917, it clearly says that Allah sent down to Mary His very own ruh among His angels, right? Is it harmonious with 345 to 47? Is it?
Yeah. In Surah Maryam.
Yeah, so Surah Maryam, in Surah 45 to 47, do you know what Maryam calls one of these angels?
Can you show me the ayah? Actual ayah?
Yeah.
So I can make sure.
Yeah. Um, read this one first. Okay, 1 second.
Okay.
So, this is okay. This is gonna be a little bit more harder. Here, how about this? How about I just send it all in the side chat instead? Okay, because this one's gonna there's
Yeah.
like a
Okay.
lot of verses. Okay, so let me just delete this.
Scroll down.
Let me just delete this. Okay. Read that one out right now.
إذ قالت الملائكة يا مريم إن الله يشرك بكلمة منه اسمه المسيح عيسى ابن مريم وجيها في الدنيا والآخرة ومن المقربين يكلم الناس في المهد أني قال ربي أني يكون لي ولد ولم يمسسني بشر قال كذلك يخلق ما يشاء إذا قضى أمرا فإنما يقول له كن فيكون. Yeah, there's a lot of ayah I think about that. Yeah.
When the Malaikatu said to Mary, right,
Yeah.
all of this stuff, she responded to one of them as my Lord.
Yeah.
The reason why she did that is because Allah sent down His very own ruh to her. She couldn't have called the angels a Lord according to 931, right? You can't do that.
So
She's speaking.
what's the Mary
she,
says?
listen, she says my Lord.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? She says Rabbi.
Yeah. It means like
Very
إذ
simple.
قالت الملائكة يا مريم.
Yeah, she says.
And when
She
Maryam
calls it to my Lord.
yeah, when the angel says to Maryam, Inna Allah yubashiruki, that Allah has sent you a you know what the
Okay, so listen. Is 330
Yeah.
is 345 to 47 harmonious with 1917, right? Is it? Yes or
Yeah.
no? Okay, so the ruh is the ruh of Allah in this room with 345 to 47. According to 1917, according to 1917, when the ruh of Allah came down into creation and took the form of a man, it was with all of the angels, and it spoke to Mary. And when it spoke to Mary, I'll show you why is the ruh speaking to her. But she addresses to whatever she's speaking to as her Rabbi, as her Lord.
Yeah. So you are trying to say that Allah has sent His part of the.
You can't take anybody but Allah, what Masihah's Lord.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah. So 1917, right? Would be harmonious with this when she calls the ruh of Allah Lord.
Yeah.
And then we could go to look. This is what cooks you, right? This is the final one. This is the final ayah. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah, send me please.
Read it aloud.
ومريم ابنة عمران التي أحصنت فرجها فنفخنا فيه من روحنا وصدقت بكلمات ربها وكتبه وكانت من القانتين. Yeah, I can understand. Now Allah has said earlier. Yeah.
Wait, pause.
Okay.
And Miriam, right? So we know from this that whatever was speaking to Mary breathed into her, because this is what happened, right? 66:12 is harmonious with all the others. It's still right. It says Miriam guarded her chastity, so Allah breathed just like Allah breathed in Surah 15:29 into it of Ruhina. Very simply, of Allah's solar spirit. Very simple. The same spirit in 15:29, the same spirit that Jesus Christ was talking about in Surah 5:116, and she believed in the words of her Lord after Allah breathed His spiritual come breath into Mary of Allah's soul, and then she got pregnant with Jesus after this.
Yeah, like Allah said before that إذا قضى أمرا, and when I decide to do something, فإنما يقول له, he just say kun fayakun. He just say kun. Just become.
No. He didn't just say just become. He did a lot more than just that. He breathed into Mary's fa'ajaha with his very own rule.
It's
right?
a term.
Into her. What did he? Okay, so listen. When he breathed into her,
it's a different of expression. Okay.
Pause. When pause, brother. Pause. You're adding that shit in there. Allah didn't say be and it is with you. Allah, He came down to creation, right? Breathed into Mary amongst His angels, His rule, with His rule. And listen, right? She believed in the words of her Lord after this was done. Did she get pregnant with Jesus after this happened?
Yeah. Allah says that نفخنا فيه من روحنا.
Listen. We know that Allah said be and it was with Jesus, right? We know that. And it's very simple to put together that Allah breathed into his Mary of his spiritual combat thing. He's fucking gone. He's gone. What a donkey.
If the world hates you, just remember that it has hated me first. If you belong to the world, then the world would love you as its own. But I chose you from this world, and you do not belong to it. That is why the world hates you. Whoever hates me, hates my Father also. They would not have been guilty of sin if I had not done among them the things that no one else ever did. As it is, they have seen what I did, and they hate both me and my Father. They hated me for no reason at all.